Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland playthrough. Last time we beat the first world of the game, Vegetable Valley. So now we're going to go to Ice Cream Island. So let's do it. Thought I had a follow-up to that, but I actually don't. Never mind. Okay, the coconuts have nothing. No power up there. They are very explosive coconuts, though. In fact, maybe Kirby shouldn't be eating them. I don't know. Kirby's always weird about what he eats. He just decides to eat everything as a result. Okay, so let's go up here. Yep. First of all, the sun shines on this parasol of mine. Where I walk, enemies balk, and I float gently down. So yeah, that's basically what happens. You have Parasol. You can float down very slowly, which is kind of interesting. You can also use it as a melee attack weapon of sorts. And you can also shield yourself from enemies above. Or coconuts above. That's like the main proponent of this, to be honest, is just shielding yourself from coconuts. I don't know. I think Parasol. Okay, that is really stupid, but but I think Parasol's a good ability. You know, it's very simple, but like, you know, sometimes simple can still be effective. You know, sometimes it's just what you need. Okay, well that's Crash. I did want to get that again, just to see this warning: use only as a last resort. You know what? They're in love. I'll leave them alone. Oh, well. Oh no, I was about to get hit by that umbrella. Clearly that's the last resort they were talking about. But no, I wanted to get this guy over here. Here is Tornado. Spin, 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 spin. Ah! Are you okay, Kirby? Are you sure? So yeah, this is Tornado. I'm not crazy about Tornado in this game, if I'm being honest, just because, again, it kind of, like, forces you upwards, which is not really ideal. I prefer when you have, like, kind of more control over it. In fact, one of my favorite uses of Tornado is still, well, Kirby's Dream Course, because I think they just utilized the ability very well in that game. But, you know, it also just gets better, I think, in Return to Dreamland. Kind of had a interesting, you know, implementation of it. Okay, let's see what this is. We have Air Grind. Press A to grind the rails. You can't grind black rails, so we're playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. We did win, though. We beat the other Kerbos. Didn't get a good rate, though, but we did get 3 lives, which, that's always something. So yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of Tornado pretty quickly. There's another ability I'm not really crazy about in this game, either. And honestly, it might technically be better, but only better in the sense that if you know how to use it, it's probably really good. But that's the problem. I don't really know how to use it effectively, so I can't really make the best use of it. But I'm sure everyone else that can have a ball with it. Quite literally. That wasn't too much of a dead giveaway. I'll try this for whatever the boss is here. Wheelie! Ow! I got ran over. And... oh my god, it's me! Without the sunglasses, anyway. So yeah, I mean, I think we've seen this in other games too, but like, yeah, the Wheel Kirby sprite is technically where the SlimKirby design comes from. For no real, like, main reason in particular. I mean, even, like, Yo-Yo has a hat, for example, but I don't know, there's just something about, like, the backwards hat and, this, and like, I don't know, I just kind of thought that, oh yeah, maybe putting sunglasses would make it look cool. That's pretty much how SlimKirby came to be. A lot of people ask me, and you know what, like, maybe this is a good place to tell that story, because, you know, I'm talking about it, but, oh my god, more of this. So did I actually, like, fail this because I didn't hit it right, or did I fail it just because I didn't... Oh, okay, I think it was more of a timing thing. Yeah, no bonus that time. So I did get an extra life earlier. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and tell, like, the story of how I got my name, because a lot of people, like, you know, theorize how I got my name. And honestly, like, one of the main things that, like, I always hear from people whenever they hear, like, my screen name for the first time, like, whenever I go to, like, other people's streams and stuff, they're like, oh, hey, will the real SlimKirby please stand up? Because of the, you know, the Slim Shady, Eminem song. I hate to say there is some truth to that being the, the initial, catalyst for, like, how my name kind of came to be. I didn't listen to Eminem or anything. It was just, I joined a Nintendo message board. It wasn't the Nintendo Insider message boards, but I joined a Nintendo message board, like, a long time ago. This was, like, back in 2000, I think. And, you know, back then, that song was really, really popular. Oh, the UFO's gone. I guess you only have, like, one chance to get that guy, otherwise you have to come back in later and get him again. But yeah, the Slim Shady song was really, really popular right then, and then, like, someone who, like, was also trying to come up with, like, a screen name for that website, just started singing that song a lot. And, one of the games that we played back then was Kirby 64. That was around the time that Kirby 64 came out. And, because of that, like, all of a sudden, like, it just changed into, like, instead of Slim Shady, it was SlimKirby. And yeah, that's what initially got my screen name. It's not because I'm an Eminem fan, no. But, it's just, I don't know, just thought it was a kind of a fun little play on that song and the lyrics to that song, I guess. So yeah, that's the true story. Now you know, now everybody knows. I feel like I've said that before, but, you know. I also have, like, too many videos, so, like, who knows, who the hell knows wherever the hell I mentioned that the first time anyway. And I don't know, maybe I said a slightly different story too. I don't even remember if I ever did say what it was. Like, I never really remember what I said. Okay. Now, I believe there is also a secret with this end target game where I don't remember if it's like backwards or forwards, but if you get like 7 in one level, 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and like the order as you go, like, you know, throughout getting all those end target games or whatever, you do get like an extra bonus of lives that's like pretty significant too. But I'm not going to worry about it too much, because it's really hard to time that, I think. So here is Laser. Laser is, well, you shoot a laser, but Laser kind of comes into play, like, in a different way. I want to say it comes into play in this level too, but we'll find out. Let's see what's in here. Oh, nope. Piggies! Poor little piggies. They're poor because they're poor piggies because I fired them with a laser. What is wrong with me? Oh, man. Ugh, the days where, like, you automatically lose a power-up of Kirby's whenever you get hit. I definitely do not miss those days. I think that's another kind of, like, if I had to have a frustration about this game, sometimes it can be just too easy to lose your power-ups sometimes. Kind of breaks the pacing a little bit, too. Stone! No one can hurt me. Look out below. Yo, it's the clock. Also, one thing that you may have noticed, I need to look up the exact differences, because I honestly don't remember them 100% completely. There are some bosses in this game that weren't in Adventure, and then there's some of the mini-bosses in Adventure that aren't here. But yeah, we get the mic ability, which we'll showcase. Ooh-ah, oh yeah, baby, rock on! Can only be used 3 times. Oh. I want to use it more. So yeah, like Crash, another kind of one-time use ability, but it's a fun ability. I've always been a fan of Mike. Okay, I am going to go back and get laser, though, because here's that factor of laser I was talking about. So basically, whenever you hit a slant with laser, it'll basically curve up, or not curve up, but, you know, it'll use the power of geometry to hit other things. It's like, yay, geometry. Ah. No. Get back here. Slippy, get back here. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I really hate this losing ability thing. I find it annoying. What does laser say? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. And it ricochets off hills, too. Of course, the most important aspect of laser combat. And I believe that's the end of this world, too. We are clearing this game, guys. We're clearing it. Oh, okay, we have one more level, though, before we completely clear it, though. Ooh, we also have a little mini-boss here. Battle for Maxim Tomatoes and copy abilities. Dude, don't show me your ass. It's bad enough that King DDD is using his as a Fountain of Dreams massage or something. I don't know. Yeah, we can get freeze if you want it anyway. I'm trying to remember if it's this room in particular. I remember there was like a room in one of the NES Remix games where you had to like get through this entire room without taking a hit or something, or maybe it was just getting to the end of the time limit. I just remember there being like an NES Remix challenge in a room like this. For Kirby's Adventure, anyway. If that wasn't obvious. Yeah, back to using wheel. Good old wheel. Good old sleep. Do not disturb. I need my beauty rest. What did I tell you? Let's go down here, go back up here, break, spit, enter. It's like the enemies know exactly where I'm going to be, so it's like, let me just do these weird movements, and eventually we'll get you. Trying to find a good ability to have for the boss fight. Ooh, can I do anything with that? I actually don't think I have anything to... See, I don't think sword can open that. Maybe something in here. Oh, yep. Okay, burning is definitely the... Burning is the catalyst. So you can use burning to break through these metallic blocks. And to get through here. Yo, high jump. Big jump equals big tackle. Yeah, I like high jump. You know, very, it's not exactly like a super exciting ability, admittedly, but I don't know. It does its thing. You jump really high. It's not false advertising. Oh, well, I lost high jump. High jump's not going to be that great for the boss anyway, so it's not too bad. I might just pick up an ability from that museum. I guess laser could actually be kind of good for that fight, now that I think about it. Okay, nothing else here. Let's go back. Let's grab a laser. And here we go, guys. The meanest art student you'll ever meet. Paint roller. So this is basically the, I'm going to paint things, and I'm going to send those things out to get you. Is basically what this fight is. Yo, baseball. Funny, I'm actually playing a baseball game as I'm recording this for GBAs. It's not very good. Look out for Sports Illustrated for Kids Baseball for a summary video deep in the future. To find out more. Okay, well, that was the end of World 2, Ice Cream Island. Now we have Butter Building, the Butter Building. And we're going to start working on this world next time. But yeah, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for the next part of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Later, folks.